Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. I now have a full belly, and it makes me happy. So yeah, here, we're currently working on getting all of the scavenger hunts for the wolf school year. Is that what I meant to do? So we're hopping on this boat, just as a quick reminder to myself and to anyone who's watching on stream. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, it's like the end of the video, so if you're watching this in the playlist, it's like immediately after. So yeah, we're hopping on the boat here, and we're gonna go across this lake, and then we're gonna stop here. Pretty simple. It just might be, oh, hi. It just might be a little lengthy in terms of like actual travel time. Yeah, something that I know I've talked about several times has been, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna end up growing this. It's getting to a point where, like, if I'm coming directly out of the shower and after, like, just washing this, it comes out pretty nicely, but if I have been, like, fucking with it throughout the day, and, I try and comb it, it fucking hurts. Like, it's such a snarl, because it's a thick beard. Like, what the hell is this? It looks like an easel. It is an easel. What is it? Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess if you look at all of this, I can see why you'd want to paint it. Yep. I shorted it. Get it backed up. But yeah, so long story short, I don't know how long the beard's gonna last at this length, because it's so long. At least from what I'm used to. Yeah, this would be probably the best place to dock it. I mean, I'm not going to lose the beard entirely, but at the very least to trim it down so that it's not fucking insane. Also, those aren't does.
Come closer.
Those are definitely bucks. I can wait. That might be a doe. Oh, well, alright. Well, now we can fast travel, so that's nice at least. I think I'm actually gonna warp to here. It was a close enough ride. That's the sword I want to go away. Whoop. Like, no joke. So we've been, with all the places that we were playing earlier, like in Velen, in Novigrad, in Skellige, it was always like overcast, rainy, windy, shit like that. So like, to be here in Kaer Morhen and not have that, and have all the mountains, and it's just like, it's fucking gorgeous. Like, I have no problem listing where I used to live. It's like where listing where I live now is less. What are you stuck on? I would prefer to not list where I currently live. Alright. Bye. Oh, this is not good. Not good. Real not good. There we go. I used to live in Colorado. So, being able to, like, be around all of the mountains and everything, I was like, this place is fucking gorgeous. I wanted to stay around there as much as I could. Unfortunately, due to just life in general, it was not the case. And that's fine, like, everyone's got to leave at some point, but it was just a bummer when I had to leave and I had to move away from all the mountains. And the problem is, the thing that's weird about it is I was 4 when we moved away. So it's interesting for me to sit here and say that, oh, I miss it. I was 4. But I was able to, I took a road trip while I'm waiting for me to heal back up. I was able to take a road trip a handful of years back, and I did end up going to Colorado to explore and, like, be in the mountains, and it was a gorgeous time. I was so happy to do that. Can I do anything with these yet? Oh, I can. Awesome. Seems interesting. I think in fact I'll do that instead. But yeah, so I was able to go, like, looking through the mountains and everything, and it made me very happy to do. The portal mechanism, I mean, I'm looking at it right now, right? We're not talking about that up there, are we? Oh, fucking, it's on the other side. I see it now.
Works. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk? Let's see. Blue Skidoo, we can too! Oh, fuck. Well, we are going to meditate here so I can get some potions back. That way I could fucking see. There we go. But it makes me want to, like, especially when I see mountains in games, because they can be done, they usually can be done fairly well. We want to keep that. I will instead want... Still keep pushing the wrong buttons. I want to take that. So yeah, when I see mountains in games, so things like Horizon Zero Dawn was another big thing where I was like, this is fucking gorgeous. Alright, cool. I believe that's all of them now. So it makes me miss living there again. I would love to be in a place with mountains again. The bastion. Okay. Yep. You're fine, Geralt. Okay, cool. Coming down here, we'll get Roach back. I don't remember which blade I have out. Is that the silver one? Yeah, it is.
Slow now.
I mean, there's been cool places where I've lived, too. So it's not like I'm sitting here and going like, I live in a place that's so boring. It's just, I really like mountains. I really like how they look.
Take it easy.
Yada, yada, yada. It's just a preference. Alright. Do I have the wrong button? Actually, this might help things too, now that...
A witcher usually fights with a sword, silver
Everybody-
or steel, but he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Miss the target, you owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it, you owe me 20. Now move!
Anything more? Yeah, there is.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
Probably something off to the right. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't actually need to have this constantly out. So I'm pretty sure you can see it in the... or some of the sparkles in the ground. I'm wrong.
What's that supposed to be?
Unless, because I've already seen
Swaying
that.
side to side like a reed in the wind?
So yeah, like here, you can see that.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done.
There's still things that I need to see, I guess. I mean, I'm still hearing whispers. That was janky. Oh, here.
Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
Fucking get out of here. There we go. There's a lot of rats in that corner. I'm betting it's probably near where those are. Hey, Roach. Making sure I take a loop around, make sure that I got air, or at least I have the outside covered. God, everything's so yellow. Yup. Oops. When the time of the white frost comes, do not eat yellow snow.
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here.
All right.
Here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
Other way this time. Honestly, it's probably in there. Yeah, okay, that was kind of a big fall. I'll admit to that. But, like, it wasn't one of those times that Geralt will slide down. Oh. Can I actually jump this? I can! Sweet. If there's anything I can do up here. Doesn't seem like it. Great. Also, this seems very unsecure. Insecure? Insecure. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that was a little bit of thunder, I think I heard. It was either thunder or the guy who's working on the car across the street fired it up. Unsure which right now. Where the fuck is... I would expect it would probably be in one of these, like, collapsed areas, but... I mean, I guess if there's places for me to climb, I should probably follow that.
Must be his ghost that haunts the bastion. Maybe he'll leave if I bury his bones.
A horde. Something's happening. You're to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
They've been picked up already. I just picked it up in wrong order. Oh, wrong. A different order. Okay. Not what I wanted. Oh, peachy. Now that I see that, should probably make sure that my Nest Elementa Spectre Oil is ready. See if I can update any of my oils. Nope. Yeah, we'll crap that, why not? We have enough of all that stuff. Would love to, like... Sure, why not? It's a lot of level 7s.
Try to stop me. Take
Wow,
care,
it
kid.
became light. Alright. Sleep. Cool. Quests. Yeah. Good job, Roche, for just chilling that whole time. God, I am surprised at how much CPU usage is happening. Because the game itself, according to what I'm seeing, is the actual FPS is above 30. But it's still stuttering like this, and that's where it gets a little frustrating. But I do think a big part of it has any... Oh! Never mind. a big part of it has to do with the fact that I probably haven't restarted my computer in a while, so there might be a bunch of background tasks that are still running. Shit like that.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Don't look at me like that.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Esco, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Hey.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Esco, that catacan.
That's
we
not
cut-
what was highlighted.
Oh ho.
Finnick,
That's like...
We've no...
my client,
Yep, so the
What
same.
about
I'd made it
Alchemist come...
fine.
Yeah, that was highlighted, and then all of a sudden this one was selected.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
I was talking about Yuma.
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Don't know what that is, so...
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Dang, dude.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Esco got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gold. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Oh man.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down, so he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
The fuck are you saying? Not a couple.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
Ah. Explains why the Sorceress Superior was so damn silky.
Lambert, drop it. Sorry, Geralt, that was, insensitive. We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
Not particularly.
I want a drink.
Doable. Definitely doable.
So much for Lambert also being super fucking pissed at me.
Colder and up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Dragon, huh?
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago, when the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 11.
Fuck, listening to Geralt
Old
drunk
man
is
probably put it on
hilarious.
when he went courting, or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right, one Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Let's have some fun.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
Oh, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game. Student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never.
Fucking never have I
Finish the
ever.
sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
That's funny.
Sounds great. You start.
I've
Never ever
slept with a succubus.
Fuck if I know. Sure, I'll drink.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after
Oh wait, that was earlier in the game.
woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Probably as well. I'm just gonna have Geralt drink at everything, because why the fuck not?
Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Let's see where this one goes.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Yeah.
Man, let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
You have some fucking beef with me, dude?
Lambert, listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What? Why would you say that?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it. You're gonna make me cry. Come here.
Oh,
Damn.
you dick.
Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wander off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Oh, dear lord. Okay. So, like when I played Mass Effect 3, I think is the one that has it, we have the house party, where you have an apartment on the Citadel. Was it the Citadel? Shit, I forget where exactly. I think it was the Citadel. What's happening here feels a lot like that. Which is kind of like one of those missions where you kind of blow off some steam and you just have fun for a little bit. Oh, you're fine.
Let's go. Chop, chop. Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
He's got a point.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
Oh, this is great.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Why is he going outside?
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
It's gonna be daytime,
Eskel,
isn't it?
Chop, chop.
Ah, it's
Hear that?
close.
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
He's probably
Damn
falling
it.
asleep.
We missed a fight.
I think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case?
Aha. Eskel's close.
Yeah, that's
Hang in
snoring.
there, brother. We're coming. Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like a real bad idea.
Lambert, believe you've had your last drink.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first, but is that any reason to spoil it for us?
I don't have the strength to argue.
Of course you don't, cream puff. Bet I could take you with one finger.
Hey, relax, Lambert.
You wanna fight? Huh? Wanna? Come on.
Good night.
I want nothing to do with this. Didn't even make it too bad.
Damn. What a dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I
Did not play with the megascope.
notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
All right.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Brew the decoctions of the grasses. Oh, quest. Here we go. I like how Ugliest Man Alive is the name.
Potions ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Escort. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Oh, great.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
There's gotta be a correct,
I had hoped.
order.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. O-E-C-K, Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. A trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing?
That's true.
She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
This mission is so intriguing.
You're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Honestly, I want to hear both of these. Yeah.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Caniatad. Nevid. Savir. Kowal. Arriva. Endir. No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kowal. Caniatad.
Nevid Severe. Kowal, Kowal, Caniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Caniatad. Taran Anadir. Dis.
Avalok?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. And hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Good
Listen,
answer.
Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwain. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. They will detect.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through, do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice, besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here.
We're Mass Effect 3ing this right now.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
The Hunter, the
Damn, I
Reapers.
was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf.
Geralt is Shepherd,
Our love.
Come
getting
back quickly,
allies
Geralt.
to have for the impending attack. Like, I'm excited. This is... What's funny about this game right now is what just happened, I think, is the big turning point. I mean, it's a huge hook in the story, obviously, but it's a huge turning point as to how I feel about the game. I've always liked it, but it's some of it's also been hard for me to get into. But now, like, hey, here's a fucking lore dump. Here's, like, now there's an actual purpose, like, true purpose, apart from the generic, like, hey, find Ciri. Like, that's kind of a vague concept. But now we have a destination that we have to do. We have a plan as to how we're going to handle it. And now it's a matter of, like, just kind of doing the plan. And now I'm getting into it. I'm really getting into it. And that excites me. So that is going to be the end of this video for YouTube. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.